lemons, tangerines, and limes. Every kind of fruit tree that we all like. Plant 'em in your yard, plant 'em in a pot. Fertilize 'em, weed 'em, water when it's hot. Grow your own at home, they're all delicious. Everybody loves four-wind citrus.
Family grown for growing families.
Hi, I'm Kerry with Four Winds Growers. Today we're going to identify the suckers and prune them off. So this is a little demonstration to show you what are suckers, how can you identify them, and what's the best way to take them off. So we'll start here with this cute little Nagami kumquat. It's grafted on what we call a trifoliate rootstock. As you can see, there's a giant trifoliate sucker here. If you look closely, you can see that it's coming out right here. And if you look even more closely, you'll identify that diagonal graft line. As you see, it's coming from below the line, therefore it needs to be taken off. So we just get our handy pruners, we take it all the way back to the trunk and snip it off. Here's the diagonal graft scar on a Meyer lemon tree that's grafted onto a rootstock with lemon-like leaves. You can see that there's growth here and down here, and that is below the graft, which is here. This diagonal graft scar is the union where the scion was attached. All of this growth above is the fruiting wood, which you want to cultivate to get Meyer lemons. We don't want anything to grow below there, so we're going to cut these off. On a mature tree, you may see suckers that are growing from below the graft that are this large, quite dramatic looking, and they may even appear to be coming from the roots, which indeed they are, because that is coming from the rootstock. So we take our pruners and similarly just get them around the sucker to remove them close to the base as possible. Like so. And like so. Ow. Be careful because they're thorny and they can puncture your skin. On a mature tree, we might see another kind of erratic growth that occurs above the graft line. This is an example. This is a water sprout. And this water sprout, also known as a mutated sport, may appear above the graft line. It's very important to just maintain the nice shape of your tree. So we would recommend cutting this back about here. Okay, so just to review, today we have identified suckers on these small citrus trees. We've shown how they grow below the diagonal graft scar. We've shown how to identify them and how to take them off, right back to the trunk. We've also removed larger suckers from a very large caracara tree. This is a dwarf caracara, and we took the suckers off from below the tree underneath. We also identified a water sprout up in the top of the tree that was marring the shape of the whole tree. And we took that back about 2/3 of the way so that it would branch out and fill up the hole that's there and give the tree a nicer shape. So that's kind of a review of what we did today. Hopefully it's been helpful.
Oranges, lemons, tangerines, and limes. Every kind of fruit tree that we all like. Plant 'em in your yard, plant 'em in a pot. Fertilize 'em, weed 'em, water when it's hot. Grow your own at home, they're all delicious. Everybody loves four-wind citrus.
Family grown for growing families.